My name is Debbie Dean. I've been a member of the Paducah Campus for about 10 years now. I serve as MC on Wednesday nights, and I also serve as a co-leader for a small group in Paducah. I came to Four Rivers with a friend for a dedication of her granddaughter. Walked in not knowing a soul in the church other than my best friend, and felt a warmth that I had never felt before, and knew that that was the church I was going to be at for the rest of my life, probably. My friends and family through Four Rivers Church, I have 2 children that go here right now, 2 grandchildren that go here right now. My husband goes here. I have a few friends that come now, some that came in the past but are no longer here. So it's been off and on friends, but my family stayed with me through it all. Actually, my husband and I met at Four Rivers Church, and funny story was we were in the executive inn at the time, and we were carrying wires back and forth in this old ratty box, and so I suggested that we needed a new box to put the wires in, and Chris asked me out on a date by bringing a box to the executive inn so we could put our wires in it. So it all happened because of a box. Oh my gosh, the friendships I've made through here have been some of the best I've ever had. As a matter of fact, my small group is probably the biggest set of friends I have, and these are people that I've just met within the last couple of years. So, and I feel like I can tell them anything, and I can trust them that it's going to stay in that area. There have been several people that have been real blessings in my life, but I'm going to say 2 off the top of my head that have been blessings, and that would be Brad Henson and Brandy Clark have probably been the 2 biggest blessings in my life since I've started at Four Rivers. Well, Brad, because he has taught me so many things that I didn't know about God, about the Bible, about life in general, and it's been easy to learn. It has, and I haven't felt like I've been condemned like other people have done with me. They've taken my life for what it is, or he has, and just made me understand that God loves me, and that's what matters right now. And Brandy has become one of my best friends. I can go to her with anything. We lead a small group together. So she and I seem to be on the same wavelengths when it comes to how we think and about everything, life, God, church, the whole 9 yards. So she has just really been there for me when I've needed somebody. The teaching that goes on at Four Rivers is probably the most innovative that I've ever seen in a church. It's done in such a different way, but I learn so much more from it. I think it's on my level. I can learn by just listening. I don't have to go and research a whole lot because it makes sense. I've learned from being at Four Rivers that I don't have to be perfect. God doesn't expect perfection out of me, and neither do the people at Four Rivers. And that's not something that I learned at any other church I've ever been at. If this is your first day at Four Rivers, just know that you are a blessing to us just because you're here. And we accept you totally where you're at. And don't let anybody ever tell you anything different. God accepts you, we accept you. I said there's so much about Four Rivers that I love. It's hard to say it all in 5 or 10 minutes. So.